In today's FC26 formation tutorial, I'm going to present to you the best possible post-patch custom tactics and player roles for the 4-2-2-2, which is an incredible formation to use if you know what custom tactics to apply. So let's begin. If you wanna buy the cheapest FC26 coins on the market, make sure to visit mmloexp.com and use Crossy at checkout for 8% off. Check the link in the description down below. In FC26, I'm a big fan of formations with two CDMs, guys, because CDMs go back in defense by themselves, especially after the latest defending patch in FC26. Esports have made defending easier than ever before, so now defending with CDMs is, seriously guys, so easy. And when you guys go with the formation with CDMs, not CMs, talking about CDMs, they go back in defense by themselves in over 95% of the cases, which means that you don't need to use right stick switching to select them and drag them back by yourself. And this is, by the way, incredible because not every single one of you like using the right stick switching, okay? Some of you don't even touch the right stick switching when it comes to player selection, when you guys wanna move someone from the field from one position to another position. For example, I use right stick switching all the time to position my players properly on the field, but many of you just use L1 to select the closest to the ball player, so using a formation with two CDMs will definitely make your defending easier than ever before. And the first game plan that we're going to talk about regarding the 4-2-2 formation is going to be the one with superb defending and superb attacking. So I'm going to give you a well-balanced custom tactics and player roles, so you guys will never leave any gaps in your defense and also create many scoring chances. So when it comes to build-up play, no, don't go with counter. Switch back to balance. In my opinion, this is the way to go. Counter is going to make the transition from your field to the opponent's field way too fast. Your CDMs will also join the attack and sometimes they will simply forget to come back in defense. And you're going to leave massive gaps in front of your center back. So my advice is I use balance. I use balance for any formation currently. In FC26, I was using counter in the first month of the game release. It was fine. But then I noticed how many incredible gaps I leave in the midfield because of counter, and I realized that I can create deadly counterattacks using balance. So using counter makes no sense, it's an overkill in my opinion. So going back to balance and defensive approach, I don't like using 50 anymore, I like using 55 from minute 1, and in the second game plan that I'm going to give you, I'm going to make it even more aggressive, offensive, by boosting the value to over 60 to activate the high defensive approach. But honestly, from minute 1, guys, go with 55. This is, in my opinion, the paradise, the best value. If you dominate your games, if you don't struggle to create chances, don't change it. 55 is, in my opinion, the way to go. The same things apply to the goalkeeper and center backs. Goalkeeper defend, the default options. Center back number 1, defender defend. Center back number 2, defender defend, the default options. And regarding the LB and the RB, I'm going to use the default roles. Fullback, and I'm simply going to apply defend, just like that, defend to both of my fullbacks like this, to keep every single one of them, guys, in defense. We don't want to ruin our defender line from minute 1, okay? We want to improve it as much as possible, and the 4-2-2 formation actually provides with an incredible, rock-solid defender line composed of 4 players that we're gonna keep playing together at the back because of the custom roles and instructions that we just applied, and also, guys, 2 CDMs. The first one will be holding, ball winning, and the second one we're gonna make him a bit more offensive, talking about deep line playmaker, and the focus will be defend, just like that. Look at this, guys. So the first one, when you guys go with this formation and 2 CDMs, the first CDM should have more defensive functions like Pogba, CDM, CM, SBC in my case, and like Pedri for a bit more offensive midfielder. He's got decent defensive stats, but he's going to be much better, guys, in the build-up play to create chances, to provide the final passes, to keep the ball with his incredible dribbling. That's why I go with deep lane playmaker for my Pedri to make him a bit more offensive. And now, when it comes to the central attacking midfielder positions, guys, I go with Shadow Striker and the focus is attack. Shadow Striker and the focus is attack. Regarding the striker positions, advance forward attack apply to both of them just like that. So this is the squad without the ball and this is the team with the ball. So when you guys take possession, the defense stays at the back, one of the CDMs stays at the back in the middle of the field, and the other one is going to join the attack through the middle and help with a build play, and you've got 4 offensive players staying in front of the penalty box, ready for some tiki-taka, ready for some throw balls, ready for you guys to create goal scoring chances. So this is a 100% a formation oriented to attack through the middle of the field, to play tiki-taka, break down the opponent's defender line and create scoring chances. So my advice for you is go with this one from minute 1 to the final whistle, but if you guys struggle to create chances, or let's say that you start the game but you notice that your opponent's tactics are super aggressive and your opponent is actually using over 70 depth from minute 1, okay, it means that you guys have to boost your own tactics stats a bit more to make it a bit more offensive, so you can also apply pressure. When it comes to the build-up style, no change, balance, defensive approach. So previously I was using 55, now I'm going to boost this one to 61, and 61 is going to activate the high defensive approach. By using high, by activating it, guys, every single one of your players on the field will become more aggressive. You guys are going to increase the aggression, the strength of your players, you will apply more pressure by AI, and you will definitely take the ball from your opponent easier than ever before. But keep in mind that only activate 61 or more defensive approach high if you guys struggle to create chances and defend with 55. Otherwise, don't go with high, stay with balance. That's my personal advice for every single one of you. Now regarding the center backs, defender defend for the other one, goalkeeper, row goalkeeper, focus defend, no change, the default ones. And when it comes to the LB and the RB, I'm not gonna change anything, okay? Fullback balance. This time, guys, I'm not gonna go with defend. I want my LB and the RB to join the attacks on the wing, okay? I want them to play with the ball. I want to involve them in the build-up play so we can actually create more chances, and this is the way to go. When it comes to the CDM positions, now I'm going to make the 4th CDM deep lane playmaker holding, and the second one deep lane playmaker build-up focus. So one of them will stay at the back, sometimes join the attack, and the other one will mostly join the attack every single time you guys create attacks. He's going to play like a central attacking midfielder, like a cam position right behind the strikers in the 4-2-2-2 formation with the custom instructions that we just applied. When it comes to the playmaker positions, guys, once again I go with shadow, striker, and the focus should be attack, shadow, striker, attack for both of them. And when it comes to the strikers, advance forward attack. So the main difference between this game plan and the previous one, in the second game plan we're going to apply a bit more pressure, 61 high defensive approach. Also the LB and the RB will join the attack from time to time and help with a build-up play along the wings. And last but not least, one of our CDMs is a bit more offensive now with the build-up deep lane playmaker tactic. He's going to join the attack more often, going to play like a cam in some certain situations. And the other CDM guys, Pogba, with the deep lane playmaker defend, is going to be slightly more offensive compared to defend ball winning from the previous game plan. But once again, yes, this one is a bit more offensive, a bit more aggressive compared to this one, but I highly recommend you guys use the first one from minute 1. Only if you guys struggle to create and dominate, go with the second game plan. Either game plan is usable from minute 1 to the final whistle, but I don't think that it's worth taking risks from minute 1 by using a bit more aggressive tactics. And that's exactly what I do in my games, guys, when I smash 15-0 in FUT Champions, when I join rank 1 elite division, guys. I always go with, doesn't matter the formation, okay? I always go with 55 balance. And only if I struggle to dominate, to create chances, I switch to a formation or game plan with 61 defensive approach to activate the high defensive approach so I can actually apply more pressure. So my advice for every single one of you is absolutely the same. But anyways, this will be all for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like for more. Can we go over 333 likes? It will be massively appreciated, and your boy Crossy is going to see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.